The Amityville Horror. In 1975, the Lutz family, George, Kathy, and their three children, moved into a charming Dutch colonial house on 112 Ocean Avenue in Amityville, New York. The house seemed perfect, with spacious rooms and a serene neighborhood. However, the family was unaware of the horrifying events that had unfolded there a year earlier. The previous owner, Ronald DeFeo Jr., had murdered his entire family in their sleep, claiming he was compelled by voices in his head. From the moment the Lutz family settled in, strange occurrences began. The house exuded a chilling cold despite the heating system running. Doors and windows opened and closed on their own, accompanied by an unsettling sense of being watched. George, a skeptical man, began waking up at exactly 3:15 a.m. every night, the time when the DeFeo murders occurred. Kathy experienced disturbing visions of the murders, while the children's behavior grew increasingly erratic. The youngest daughter, Missy, spoke of an imaginary friend named Jody, who she described as a large, red-eyed pig. George and Kathy dismissed it as childish imagination, until George himself saw glowing red eyes staring at him from outside the house. One night, Kathy felt an unseen force embrace her tightly in bed, leaving her breathless and paralyzed. Shadows seemed to dance along the walls, and an unbearable stench filled the air. George discovered a hidden room in the basement painted blood red. The room radiated malevolence, and the family dog refused to enter it, growling and barking at the doorway. The priest they called to bless the house fled after hearing a disembodied voice commanding him to leave. He later suffered mysterious illnesses and refused to return, warning the Lutz family to leave as soon as possible. George became obsessed with the house, spending hours chopping wood for the fireplace, though the family could not shake the bone-chilling cold. He grew distant and irritable, often losing track of time. Kathy's health deteriorated as bruises appeared on her body without explanation. The final night in the house was the most terrifying. George heard loud banging noises while Kathy was levitated and slammed against the bed repeatedly. The children screamed as their beds slid across their rooms. The walls seemed to ooze a green slime, and foul odors overwhelmed the house. Terrified and convinced that the house was cursed, the Lutz family fled with only the clothes on their backs, abandoning all their belongings. They never returned. The story of their ordeal became a sensation, with some believing their claims while others accused them of fabricating the tale. Paranormal investigators and skeptics alike have visited the house, but the truth remains elusive. To this day, the Amityville house stands as a chilling reminder of its dark history, drawing curious onlookers and thrill-seekers. The question lingers, was it all a hoax, or does evil truly reside within its walls?